Good evening. Mute the mic. Hello, welcome in. Retro Toasty Kai is here again. Tonight, no Kratos. Instead, Kain, the Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered. We are going to finish it. We are close to the end. A little bit left to do. So, hope we're ready to sit back, relax, get a drink, get a blanket, one cheese, and shall we just hop right on in? How if I turn my sound on? I've got this new Bluetooth headset, and it did give me a delay yesterday when I was using it. We'll see how that goes. Right. So, the thingy's telling us this is where I need to go. It's been so long since we played it, I've actually forgotten the buttons. Honestly forgotten what we were doing as well. You're a pathetic creep. Oh yeah, that's me. Holy. I'm back. I know what I'm doing. No. How do I change ROM again? Totally not back. Where's that? I have been this way. No, no idea what we're doing. I do remember being here. What? Was the way to change back down, isn't it? Oh, because we needed this.
This door is locked.
Oh yeah, because I need the water crest, don't I? I lit them all on fire. Right. But not water. What's this one? It's the air reaver. Air, fire, light, dark. Oh, could that do something with the water fountain, wasn't it? Let me charge attack on you. This is what I was. I'm about to okay, some people didn't drop their sword. Would like some life. we're going back inside. Back inside the mansion. We did that. We don't have that reaver door. No, I'm guessing that's the water room. Yeah. I assume that door where I saved it was the exit. The way to go, but the door. Oh. Yeah, so smash everything because I'm pretty sure I did read there was an achievement for breaking everything. Something in that fire. No. Well, at least I set them all on fire. They would chip damage while I work. Well, I'm assuming we've been this way. Maybe the tiger just respawned. I guess I'm gonna come back through there when we get. Yeah, because we did this room. We solved this puzzle.
I'm missing something.
Why is it? Wait, is it this thing? Oh, this isn't. Oh, this is a different room. No. Is it a different room? We went outside? Okay, this is a different one. We haven't done this one. Rest. We must have done it. Unless he's got two courtyards. Suppose we went inside? Oh, I don't know. solve the puzzle. Definitely different. Yeah, because the last one we did, we had to be invisible all the time. It looks like we need to be on the raft. Lights higher up. Okay, there's something there he wants to target. No, how do I aim? I aim. Okay, boom. Us. That looks like a move. One more. Yeah. That's why he was auto attacking above there. Oh, I've done it again. I was doing this whole thing in the old graphics.
This was indeed the vampire warrior depicted in the fountain room, for here was the hero's weapon. This could be the key to solving the riddle of the fountain.
I still haven't got whatever that. Received Blood Drinker. This ancient vampiric weapon, wielded long ago by the hero Helga, the slaughter of the Hilden horde. Reportedly, if Hilden was impaled by the spear, the wound would never close or heal, causing it to slowly bleed to death. Oh. It'd never bleed, but mind ourselves not to touch the pointy end of it. But yeah, so now I've got to go all the way back. I'm good for this foresight thing because I've bothered with you guys. Unless the door closes and what to do, I'm not fighting. Like that. It's locked all them out, so. God. Brave. Get them to kill each other. Only him in the middle. Oh, him, no mercy. Hi, bitch. Hi. Oh, there's the achievement. Those one vampire golem to kill everyone. I knew that was an achievement, that's why I did it. They actually kill each other way faster than I kill them. No problem, this one got any healing back.
Hi there, nice to see you. Bumblebee tuna? Bumblebee tuna!
Bumblebee tuna. Come in, kiddo. It goes up. Oh, I kinda wanna go get some health back off these. So you. I require healing. How was your Monday? Did you have a nice weekend? Ah, you stuck one on the spikes. You don't get the souls if you kill them that way.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Good, playing golf yesterday. Oh, very nice. I can't play golf. The closest I ever got to playing golf when I was younger was going up onto the hill and just whacking golf balls as hard as we could into the field. I did go to a golf range once. We had this golf range where you literally just stood in a cubicle and whacked balls as hard as you could. So much for so many balls. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. But I've never played golf properly. Oh, who wants the yeah. That's broken that. There's one more to get. Is that right? Was he something with? Oh no, we can. We're gonna. Oops. Yes. Ah. You're good at it, though. I'm not a body kind of person. Kind of play any sports. Like just today I went for I was out walking like an hour. I was done in.
These murals were attuned somehow to those in the fountain room, for this wall too had shattered.
well. Yeah, we've been this. Yes, we have been this. The wall's broken now. Over in this room. So we have already been, but we can now go through that portal there, like that broken wall there. There they go. Yeah, so we're gonna break through this. Yeah, lovely. This was it's the thing we need.
Perhaps this arcane emblem would unlock the sealed door in the crypt.
Received half of Vorador's quest. Crest. This golden sail is but the larger half of two pieces, forming the crest of Vorador. Might the complete sail reveal the path to Vorador himself? Perhaps something greater value. You can't move them with guessing we drain this water at some point. 'Cause if we go into the spectral realm to try and do that, we'll not be able to move them. Can't move anything in that one. Yeah, so today we're playing this until we finish it because there's much left to do. I think it does pick up it gets quite fast after this bit. Even devouring 250 souls. really no reason. Because they do just keep coming back. What crest is it talking about? I don't remember where we're going with it. Oh, we can break up on that.
The artifact I had was not sufficient. There was clearly still a missing piece to this puzzle.
Might have made us come here to do that. It was pretty obvious until you know it was half of the crest. I'm just gonna hunt to the half down first. Who's lighting all these torches? Until this room was hidden behind a brick wall. Oh, these are rather different. Do I have to match these up? Water. With water and a light and dark. Water. Oh yeah. Yeah. That one's right. This is a half of the crest.
Ah, here was the second piece of the emblem. Now, undoubtedly, the crypt door could be opened.
The silver seal has put the smaller half of two pieces forming the crest of Orador. Let the complete seal reveal the path of Orador himself. Good job. Let's do it. Could say that puzzle one I love. Huh? There's the weapon we need. Look at these burning dudes, I mean, come on. It was obvious. Smell a trap coming a mile away. Probably shouldn't use the fire either, like, should I? Yeah, I do. I take damage if I hit them with that shield. I just had them show me. Can't hit me.
With this third and final weapon, the mystery of the fountain would finally be solved.
Then we get the watercress. The Soul Stealer. Ancient vampiric weapon was wielded long ago by the hero Rack. The slaughter of the Hilden Horde. Utility for Hilden was a... This is the same. Is this? I'm not sitting in the water, I'm not good at it. Right. Back up to... there's health there as well. And you repair the last tune.
With its surface finally stilled, the pool was transformed into a portal, just as I had hoped.
I haven't thought this designed it for one-time use. Where we go? It's got some long loading times.
Here the images were unadulterated, and their meaning ominously clear. The vampire hero, the bearer of the Reaver Blade, was confronted by an adversary worthy of his powers. The enemy race, long banished, had a champion of their own, with flaming eyes and a fiery sword. The resemblance I bore to the adversary mocked all my hopes. Had Kain been the vampire hero of prophecy all along? Did he suspect what I was? For if I was this foretold adversary, then Mobius was right, and had always been right. I was destined to fight Kain and destroy him, or be destroyed. What part did free will play in any of this?
Yes, we will find out. Wow.
Hi there, nice to see you. Bumblebee tuna? Bumblebee tuna!
Good
Drink
evening.
water, you dehydrated bitch!
That'll do. How goes it? How you doing? There's the water. Need to turn back. What do with these friends? It's going on. Okay, I had a nap after I left a screen. Of course, this thing needs. Right back into this thing.
Your deliverance is at hand. In death is your release. This state is merely atonement.
Oh, I got to kill them at once. Great. They should have cleared out all these problems. What is going on? I don't edition. Keep yourself busy. Oh my god. All these guys. Nah, start went to charge me phone. And it had gone cold, so I put the blanket on. Put the new fluffy put on blanket. And I was watching YouTube videos. And next thing I know, I fell asleep for an hour. He's hitting me and he's healing. How dare thou steal mine? I did, done. gonna run this one. Him then. Ah. Oh, not that false one. Oh, yeah. Christina? There we go. The last.
Once more, the Reaver absorbed the spirits of the former vampire guardians, and thus was imbued with the elemental power of water. Perhaps now I could enter that mysterious crypt at the end of the garden.
Locked out. We can also now put fires out. Let's go. Water salt. Fire. We can also freeze water. Did not remember that I could do that. How does a water sword freeze a waterfall? That makes sense. I'm sure we came in with these as the end, and there was an item which was for Raziel. Unless we're not sure. Because when we played as Kain, we came through about 4 of these different temples. Because in Kain's time, all the temples still lit. I still can. Get up. Door up. I need to be in this realm in. I say Raziel always did have the complicated puzzles. Finish to the right lever. I mean, I don't know why the water wouldn't actually move with it. Never mind. Sun is get out of here. You guys. Back to the guard. Then we can use the water reaper to put the pipes. I want it. Perfect. New heightened powers of telekinesis. I've learned to hold my enemies primarily in the air. I don't know. They have been. Perhaps. Give me got him. This 1, 4.
So, our wretched little savior returns. Come to join the last pathetic battle of the vampire race? But on which side, I wonder?
I've not come to fight you, Vorador.
You don't know why you're here.
I know this much, that you are the author of my fate, and as such, only you can rewrite it.
You give me too much credit.
You forged the Reaver. I have seen the evidence.
I was its maker, yes?
Then you know its purpose.
No. Only the scraps of prophecy my master shared with me.
And do these scraps explain why you would forge a weapon to imprison your savior?
Ah, well then. It seems we have our answer. You've chosen your path.
I have chosen nothing. I've been deceived at every turn. You seem to know what I am. Tell me.
I thought I did once. But now all the prophecies have failed. The pillars are corrupted. I am the last of my kind, and when Mobius's hunters find me, it will have all been for nothing.
You've forgotten about Kain.
Ah, yes, Kain. I fear he shoulders a greater burden than he realizes. I cannot help you, even if I was inclined to. I crafted the Reaver Blade, but only at the behest of my sire, Janos Audron. What sorcery he and the others laid upon the sword afterward, I cannot say.
Janos tried to give me the Reaver before he died. He said that it was forged for me. But what did he mean? As my weapon? Or my prison?
Perhaps you should ask him yourself.
Janos is here.
In a manner of speaking.
This is the level of detail on Raziel's cloak. The change.
The greatest of us all, the father of our race. The Seraphim tore the heart from his living body 5 centuries ago.
But there's no sign of decay. How is this possible after all these years?
Somewhere, the heart still beats, and while it does, the body will remain preserved. If his heart could be restored, Janos might yet be raised.
And you haven't tried to recover it in all these years?
Many times, but our enemies hid the heart too well. It was taken as a trophy to Avernus Cathedral centuries ago, where they christened it the Heart of Darkness. Believing that it embodies the essence of our dark gift, they hid the heart away lest it fall into the wrong hands. Our hands. Redeem yourself. You may be our last hope. Perhaps you alone can find the heart if it is meant to be found. If Janos can be resurrected, he will have all the answers you require. This key will open your way to Avernus. But be advised, there are dark sorceries at work in the cathedral. You must be on your guard.
Given to me by Vorador, them is the key to the great door of the Mansion Library. On the other side lies the path to Avernus, its great cathedral. Perhaps I can succeed where Vorador has covered the darkness. Go. We did all that just to look at a corpse. I'm out of a bit of corpse. Hold on. That way. I wonder if I can go over there without having to kill these guys. Now we can put out fires. Oh, we should be able to. Definitely felt like there was a fire behind me. Oh, we don't have that. What Reaver are we missing? Let me get through that. Mansions. Built them. So much backtracking on this bit. I thought we might finish the game tonight. This pretty mansion's taken up for the night. Oh, what the hell? There, no, I haven't gone in a circle. I think this is what threw me off before. I'm pretty sure there's two gardens left this year. Have I gone in a circle? I have. Okay. How come? Was I not meant to jump down? Oh, it's on the other side of this. Yeah, I wasn't meant to jump down that. No, probably. Okay, that was mine. What is... That looks like something to me.
Avernus is in flames, and with it, our hopes may evaporate.
How can I find the heart in the midst of such chaos?
You must act quickly, but beware an ancient evil dwells within, long unspoken among our kind. Undoubtedly, this is the source of the corruption that infects the circle. If you are to succeed, you must resist its influence.
If he can teleport, why did he make me walk all this way? Part for Avernus. Gonna rush this like Raziel. And back with our buddy Kain. What's he not on there? Okay, is this... I don't know if this was the way we're meant to go.
This history, in part, I knew already. How, as the vampires began to die out, the Pillars summoned human guardians to fulfill their roles. It seemed the ancient vampires had adopted, and when necessary, abducted the human guardians and made vampires of them when they came of age, until the humans rebelled against their masters. And here, I made a surprising discovery. It was Mobius, the time streamer, and Mortanius, guardian of death, who led the bloody revolt. Now, I understood why Mobius hated me so intensely. I was the first vampire guardian in all these centuries, and he knew what my coming signified. Or perhaps I reminded him of all he had forsaken.
This is definitely. Come on.
The orb that once opened this portal had been destroyed. To power it, I would need to find a substitute.
Great. That wasn't fun, anyway. Not even that the bad guys are hard, they're just annoying. As if it would have known there was a hole there. Without that foresight thing. The Earth globe. Unmarred crystalline sphere surface. Clear as still water. Beneath which is suspended an obsidian obelisk. Upon closer inspection, engraved with the symbols of time and energy. Bastions, development of Earth. This one home. Ooh, more health. Hey. Honestly, there's really no need to fight everybody all the time. If it was an RPG, I understand, because then you get XP and levels. But leveling up on this one just gives us new New moves. I thought we needed an orb. Not just use any orb. Just need an orb from a broken portal. Almost. How do the statues not attack these guys? Why just me? Maybe that's programmed to only hunt vampires. Which ward that was one of them I seen it. In health behind it. Oh. Look what climbing. I mean, this game's good, but I think to be honest, I think I prefer the first. Yeah, Soul Reaver 1 and 2. Playing as Kain is fun. Ah, there's the orb we want. Yeah, of course. Fear of energy. Buzzing and crackling with stored power, this translucent orb seems to serve as some sort of power or energy source to fuel one of the arcane artifacts laying about this great. Yeah, I think I prefer the first stories to because I enjoy the more puzzle based as opposed to this one, which is more just go here, kill that, etc. Puzzles are less puzzly. There's also not as many cool interactions between the characters. That was a magic glyph. I was trying to feed. I'll put this all back with her and get through that other portal. Oh, goddamn statues. This is probably why this game takes longer than it does, because you fight these things. But just absolute damage sponges. Like, I don't know, some about this game is just like, the combat lacks, like, lacks something, it's just, especially against like these kind of bad guys, hit them a couple of times, dodge out the way of that one attack, hit them a couple of times, dodge, you know what I mean? Get smacked. Yeah, the combat wasn't anything special. We can keep that temple to them. Oh, would you look at that. Another statue to fight.
Confronted again
No
with
worries, no
depictions
worries.
of the vampire's champion, the bearer of the Reaver Blade. And here too was his Hilden adversary, with blazing
And the
eyes
sandwiches.
brandishing a flaming sword. Two heroes locked in combat which only one would survive. But which one? These murals prophesied two possible outcomes. I didn't know what Mobius was trying to concoct, but this all seemed too convenient.
I'll kill these ones just because I need that. Ah, statues again. For a game about vampires and stuff, it does look making your fight amazing. I wouldn't know. These bottles are really cool looking, like. Ah. Well, that's the emblem I need. This one. They may not be like intuitive puzzles. Pretty simple.
With this fourth and final fragment, the balance emblem was complete. I now had the means to unseal the mysterious chamber at the heart of the Citadel.
Nice. I don't know why Kain decided to turn around to do that. Look at his turn here like that. Jump. I love doing that. He is pretty cool, he's vampire. Now we can open this door.
For my ancient ancestors, the Dark Gift was clearly a curse, damning them to a kind of spiritual purgatory. But why were they compelled to seal this chamber so securely? Perhaps the lock was not meant to keep intruders out, but to imprison something within.
Kain, scion of balance, savior of Nosgoth.
What is this?
Your arrival is foretold. The fates have willed it.
Is that so?
I am the oracle of your ancestors. I can provide the answers you require. You needn't speak. I know your mind. You seek knowledge of your creature Raziel. This I can offer, if you will look. He has found the body of Janus Ortrum. He journeys now to Avernus Cathedral to seek the Heart of Darkness. You know what this means.
And why would I trust your prophecies?
These events are already written just as you feared. But there is still time. He can be stopped.
If Avernus is in flames, Raziel is 5 centuries beyond my reach.
I may aid you in this regard as well. This portal will transport you in time to the very hour that Raziel arrives in Avernus. This task is yours to carry out, since it was you who made him what he is. When you are ready, you may pass through.
I knew,
time for a
of
bit, time
course,
trouble.
this oracle was not to be trusted. But in the end, what choice did I have?
Geronimo.
This peculiar sensation was familiar to me, and the chamber did indeed appear altered by time. In this regard, at least, the oracle seemed to have been truthful.
I have delivered you faithfully to the very hour you desire. You know what must be done, Kain. There is only one way to prevent Raziel from doing great harm.
He is not my enemy.
But you are his.
Cool, now there's bigger things to. Yeah. Oh, we can't touch the water. Doesn't help that they're going. Go to the bottom, like me. Thing. Where's this dog? Dunno. Okay.
From this vantage point, I could see the city of Avernus in flames. The oracle had indeed brought me to the time it promised. It might also be true then that Raziel was already there, seeking the Heart of Darkness. If so, he had to be stopped. I could not allow Janus to be raised.
Back on.
Somewhere in this
broke
great
that.
cathedral, the Heart of Darkness lay concealed. The city outside was in chaos, and the cathedral would not be immune for long. During such times, buried secrets were often suddenly revealed, or lost forever.
That's a river we don't have here. Oh, not these portals again. Oh, there's a lot of stone statue. They're gonna come alive, aren't they? Oh, he didn't see this coming. I have a water weapon. Be strong against them. Water beats rock so that logic should apply to everything. It really doesn't have to do this cutscene every time, it's like pretty obvious what's going to happen. Let me guess, I beat this one and another platform appears. Get them to destroy each other is the best. Best course of action. This one died in here. Obsidian sphere. At first glance it appears to be naught more than a simple obsidian sphere. However, on closer inspection it is covered with a strange tracery of crimson veins of pulse. And deactivate the portal. Who would have guessed? Wonder what's going to be in here. Ghosts and stone statues, probably. And what else is there going to be in places?
I had seen this symbol throughout these ruins. I should have realized what it was they worshipped. Now there was no question, for this scene depicted the ancient vampires' torment and despair as their curse cast them from the wheel of fate. So this was the god whose abandonment had driven them to madness and suicide. Finally, I understood. It was not the bloodthirst, but their immortality that was the true nature of their enemy's curse. The wisest, strongest, most noble race, gulled by the voice of that old parasite. But I had seen him, and whatever he was no god.
Yep, he's a big tentacle monster. again. What happened? I felt it. Oh, yeah. I was thinking, I felt like I was moving really fast there. Yeah, these guys are controlling time. One's making me slow, one's making me... Right, will you get out of that pole so I can kill you? Come over here. That's speed up. I'm guessing we know what the last emblem that we're going to collect is. Emblem of Time, I think. I'm trying to hit them when they're inside. I think they're trapped in there, I don't think they can get out. These swords can grab. Yeah, now it's not doing the... Now they're actually shooting us with things. Yeah, I don't think they were... I think they were trapped in there before. That's why their projectiles weren't coming out. Need a little bit more. Yeah, this one's dead end. That's not bad. No, it is. Need to find some. Well, why does that let us charge me Reaver? Probably why. Need to kill them and get the swords quickly. What does the water one do? Freezes everybody, of course. I suppose that can be helpful. Not as much as the fire one. Dead. He is.
This spirit vessel was shielded by layers of occult energy. There had to be some means to dispel this barrier.
That's why there's a RG crystal. I needed it so I can be invisible. There's one all down. Ah, the whole Kain made for us in the past. Yeah, I do like things like that when it comes to time travel. Something Kain did in the past, affecting future time that Raziel's in. There's the whole Kain made. Oh. We don't have to fight it. Don't have to fight, therefore we are fighting. We are running. Spirit Reaver is actually.
As the Reaver absorbed the souls of the original Energy and Time Guardians, it was imbued with the elemental power of Earth with which their principles were aligned.
Use the Earth Reaver to summon Earth platforms. Now we gotta light the fires. Definitely makes use of all the different Reavers. That's the last. Literally turn that to fire. to light. Do the opposite. The light, dark. This one doesn't have it opposite. Do I just want them both on light? Oh, that was already on light. Oh yeah. Oh no. That's the way to go. Put them both on fire. On that side. I wonder if this is the room I was thinking of. Oh, we had to do that anyway. We'll just turn. Right. Is open. Well, at least there's no statues to. I'm guessing because Kain's already been through and that ball. Oh, and a bit. We made the three of a friend. Oh, try to attack them. These cult ladies. Give me a solar. That's dealt with. Get more health. Some of them just don't want to die, like. dark scripture. What a curious book this is, seemingly fit only for the most forbidden of altars. This tome is bound in black leather, adorned with the array of unidentifiable, angled symbols, and pages are filled with incomprehensible psalms written in blood. Lovely.
As the handsome coffin hides the putrefying corpse within, the great cathedral of Avernus seemed to hold its own secrets, hidden in the catacombs beneath its vaulted chambers. Was this the source of the corruption that infected Nosgoth? Vorador had hinted at something more.
This is a nice looking place.
History is written by the victors. Beneath the vaults of Avernus, I discovered scenes that told a familiar story, but from a very different point of view. This was the work of the enemy race, and revealed what the vampire histories had conveniently omitted. How the noble vampires, god-ridden and righteous, had started the wars that would destroy both races, victor and vanquished alike. Their adversaries opposed the vampires' god and refused to submit to the wheel of fate. For this, they were banished. I now understood the poetic irony of their curse, and my resemblance to the vampire's enemy no longer seemed so accidental.
It's been a while since we found one of them pages. Oh, things. Had enough of these in number 2. Stone statue. Demon. Doesn't give us the soul when you go back. No soul for me. Bread. So you can just tell there was going to be more of them. I think when they use it, it's different. Need soul. Oh.
The banished race foretold a hero who would deliver them from their oppressors and destroy the shackles of the vampire's tyrannous god, the same hero that bore the flaming sword. What game was this, where every player on the board claimed the same pawn?
So, Raziel, your true nature is finally revealed. You were never the vampire's savior. It is to the Hilden race you belong. And when Kain realizes this, what do you think he will do?
Nothing. We will kick his ass.
Great Hashakik, we hear you. We offer this sacrifice upon the altar of the world.
In the depths of Avernus Cathedral, I stumbled upon a bloody ritual. Was this the source of the corruption that had overtaken the cities?
May this blood nourish you for all eternity. The wrath of Hashakik has once more been averted. Depart now as ever in his service.
What was it that these deluded humans worshipped with such fervor? Was this the dreaded unspoken that Vorador had warned me about? Whatever so-called god inhabited this hideous pit, I was about to meet it.
Throat cut first, blood gouging, then it falls into the pit. The sacrifice is rejected. You will know my wrath. Not possible. No, it could not be.
Brother.
Stand away, monster!
No. That voice. Not possible. I know that voice. But he fell. The abyss. He ended there.
I did not fall into the abyss.
It remembers that, does it?
I was thrown in by my own brethren.
I heard what you did to them. And now you have found me at last.
Terrell!
Terrell! Yes, that was my name then.
The others were grotesque.
Yes, I am changed. I have become a god. Greater than you ever were, Raziel. You were never a god. Greater even than Kain!
It is to you that these humans offer their blood sacrifices.
Hashakik. Hashakik. Yes.
But how did this happen?
I was summoned. There was darkness and great hunger. Then I was...
I'm not changing the graphics.
Why do you stay in this terrible place?
Why stay? Would I remain if I could get out? While they hound me and tear at me and the hour is at hand, as it was foretold.
Terrell?
Use his voice to command the disciples above. We demand offerings to keep the host alive. He has been a durable vessel, but he can take us no further. You must prevail. The champion of our enemy draws near. No! I must have blood! Bring me blood! Or feel the wrath of your god. Yours! Yes, it will strengthen me against them.
What are you doing?
No. No more questions. No more worship. Time to run. Time to scream. Time to die.
Breath probably does stink, but luckily for Raziel, I'm pretty sure his nose doesn't work when it got melted off in the abyss. Yeah, I'll get close. Ow. We have to get rid. Smash this, perhaps. That can definitely be broken. Do you scream again? Yeah, you can't damage him. Yeah, so definitely just have to kill him. Well, you recovered from that one. Does he use sound to find it? That one he's good. Oh god. He's backward knees. Out of all the things wrong with him, that's what you have a problem with. couple more. With all that, but he is as big as his, all that noise should have burst his head.
Yes, now. Go, speed your endeavor. Face him and kill him. Destroy the binding at last. We shall all be free.
And break that. Ah, now we can break it because our telekinetic powers are increased. Nah, just our Jedi powers are a bit stronger now. We'll force push. An ability that we don't really use.
Come to me, my undead son. Make haste to the pillars. The stage is set for the grand finale. You will have your vengeance.
Mortanius.
So, you have come out into the open at last. The binding must be fragile indeed. But you will find you are too late.
What am I too late for this time?
No, not now. You are too late for the victory you sought. I have beaten you after all.
You have mistaken my identity.
Have I? You forget who schooled me in the ancient prophecies. This vessel speaks truly. You are indeed overdue, but it no longer matters in the least. With or without you, we will prevail.
So, I finally meet the unspoken. And here it is, nestled in the heart of the circle itself. Ironic.
Poetic justice. To topple the foundations of the pillars from within.
Looks better than the
We
old
shall
style.
have our revenge in full measure and for all time. This one has little strength left. One must not break him. Your kind does not like to lose.
I seek the heart of darkness.
Ah, now you think of that. But as I told you, you are too late. The heart has served its function. I have used it to set prophecy in motion. I created the champion foretold by my masters, who is destined to be your destroyer. The Scion of Balance will save Nosgoth. The Pillars will return to vampire guardianship as intended, and your race will be cast down forever.
Kain. You use the heart of darkness to create Kain.
How else? I refused at first to believe the ancient myths. I thought the vampires were simply a plague upon mankind, a pestilence we had to control. But they were right, and we were wrong to overthrow them, Mobius and I. We didn't understand what it was the Pillars were holding back. I have made my atonement. I will continue to make it to the end, which will be soon now. I know Kain will set it right. He will restore balance. And none too soon. My enemy is growing stronger.
Where is the heart of darkness now? Did you destroy it?
You still don't understand, do you? You cannot make use of it as long as Kain guards it with his life.
Kain has it. It is in Kain.
Check and mate. This deed will redeem first me and then all Nosgoth. It must. This one grows weak, but we will soon have a stronger vessel. The long-awaited hour approaches. Our release is at hand. I must finish it now.
Destinies. Such a bitch. That's a long river. Man.
Kain, why is this no surprise?
Because our destinies run together, Raziel, like two rivers that have met and can never be distinct again. At your every fatal turn, you'll find me.
And the free will you said was mine. What has become of that?
You still have it. And that has everything to do with my presence here now.
It was your machinations that set my destiny in motion. The coin you tossed has struck the earth. Now you must abide by its outcome.
The coin is still turning, Raziel. To reach the resolution we both can live with, that will best serve our futures, Janos Audron must not be raised.
Because you do not wish it. Is my free will to be exercised only when it accords with your whim?
There is much more at stake in this than you know.
Yes, and it is Janos who has the answers I desire.
You must trust me, Raziel. Our intentions for Nosgoth, for our futures, are not so diverse.
I must trust you. Or
I've not come here to threaten you, Raziel.
you say that while you hold in your hand the instrument of my doom?
I saved you from the Reaver once. I have no intention of imprisoning you within the blade.
At least not until the moment it serves your plans to do so.
You are not the only one at risk. I may carry the instrument of your destruction, but I too have taken a chance in coming here. Or haven't you realized? You bear the only weapon that can kill me.
Then you know what I am, and who you are.
I believe I do.
And still you think you can move me about like your pawn? Think again, Kain.
Take heed, Raziel.
Why? If we are who we are, then are we not destined to fight to the death, to decide the fate of Nosgoth?
Don't be a fool. I will not fight you.
And that will be the prophesied hero's battle? I win because you will not fight me? The mighty Kain, scion of balance, would-be savior of Nosgoth, surrenders before the final battle even begins!
If this will make you see reason.
That was a cheap shot. That was in the cutscene. Just down. God, I remember this fight being really hard. I think not having a block button does make this fight really difficult. This is gonna get copyright on YouTube and every time this song plays, even for like 30 seconds, like it gets copyrighted. close. Oh.
Now, you will listen to me. The heart of darkness must remain undiscovered. Great harm will come of its use.
You don't know where it is, do you?
No,
You never looked for it.
it doesn't matter, Raziel. Listen to me. You must understand that every creature is bound to one predestined path. We are all shackled.
To the wheel of fate. Believe me, I know that even better than you do.
All but one. Because of your remaking, you are the one unbound creature. The one among us all that truly has free will. You have a choice, Raziel.
Which I'm sure I must make at your direction. Your pawn has reached the end of the board, Kain. And now my powers may even surpass yours. How ironic. If the creature that you made should prove your own undoing. Now, we finish this. Once and for all.
Now we have to do the fight again. What was Raziel? Such shit attacks.
You... No. Raziel. Faith Victus. I didn't.
Woe to the conquered! I have found the heart of darkness, and you go to oblivion! Kain was gone. The madness of this place had somehow fueled my rage. And as it subsided, I felt no elation, no sense of victory. Only a calm certainty that we had once again walked blindly into our enemy's trap. I couldn't be sure whether Kain had truly intended to destroy me. And now it appeared I would never know.
The Heart of Darkness. This relic, reputedly possessed with the ability to restore vampiric unlife, originally rested within the chest of Janos Audron. Will the reuniting of this heart with its proper owner, the price of Kain's death, finally allow me to achieve freedom? Guess we're gonna find out. Back to Vorador's mansion.
In my absence, the estate had been overrun by Mobius's soldiers. I hoped that they had not yet found the entrance to the crypt or discovered the body of Janos. Of Vorador, there was no sign.
Raziel,
the conquering hero. I understand we ought to offer congratulations. Kain, at last, is dead.
I suppose you expect similar congratulations on the death of Vorador. Or has he eluded you?
We have him, but not without a considerable price in blood.
That will have pleased him.
Let it sustain him until his head is off, and every vampire in Nosgoth at last is dead.
And will that knowledge sustain you? You too are going to your death.
For a true servant of the one god, death is never bitter. I will go, again at peace with the knowledge that I have played my small part in our master's plans. Kain is at last destroyed, and you have carried out the deed. Which hero do you think you are now? The vampire savior, or the other one? Have you realized yet that it didn't matter to us which one either of you thought you were, so long as the result was the same in the end? And now, Kain is dead. Really, I cannot thank you enough.
So, this has all been arranged every step of the way. And Kain thought I truly had free will.
Oh, but you do. And there's the greatest triumph of all. To have compelled the one player who could choose into doing exactly what we required. Well done, faithful servant. And now, I have an execution to see to.
Dude, tricked this whole time. Surely the Lord Braziel is not a vampire. Especially if they're working for Morbius. Surely pinned him in a corner. Everybody. So we're gonna just stay. Tonight might be a long stream. Because this is chapter 12 and then there's chapter 13 as well to go. So we still got a bit to do. But it's like not enough for another stream. thought to destroying this place. Thank you. Might as well stick as many on spikes as we can.
You don't belong in this world, vampire.
Because when you kill them like that, you don't get the souls out of them. You did in the first game. And the first and second game, I think it was. As hard as that fight with Kain is and all Raziel, actually really good. Especially because that music plays in the background. Ah, so we can open this door now. Make out. Chairs to break. Oh, is this weapon giving off stun damage? I'm sure there was an achievement for breaking all the stuff in this. Oh, we haven't been down here before. Not. Oh, that one didn't die. Fire. Break everything. Oh, these guys want to. Oh, executed all of the special moves. I remember the don't know what special move I did there. Like, I'll take achievement. I'll go with the fire reader. That's it for the burn damage. Of course, with a tag team attack there. So annoying. Bloody bad guys. It was just a random ruin under there. Game loves its convenience. Ah. The jump button works, Raziel. Putting these new telekinetic powers to use, like, isn't he? Then. Yep, big things that can just tank through your attack. And these smalls kicking him. And we're back. Back in the crypt. Ah. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I don't want to be in this round, but... Oh, this. Earned the Raziel skin, keeper of secrets. His whispers echoing in my mind brought me back from the brink of insanity. Our covenant, Kain's death for my rebirth. Now I stalk the world, serving my need for vengeance, feeding my hunger. Insatiable hunger. No. I don't want to be in this room. Get out. I'll climb what was that? Actually, I want to look at that skin. Keeper. Oh, that looks good. I like that one. That one. I think that was from there. The theater or something. Into this round. Look down. I did wonder when we came in here before, there was these switches you can push. Oh, there's a collectible. Let's just hope what these on the switches opens that door. First I thought we had to lower the water down, but yes. I hope this opens that door. This is a cool mechanic using the Earth Reaver to put us underwater. I did thank God. What does that say? I assume somebody online's translated that thing. I took a picture and put it on Google, shouldn't I? Google Translate. Oh yeah. Down the hole. Should still be open. Yellow Soldier, I've brought your heart. Would you like me to stick it in?
This relic had come at so high a cost. My blood offering for the answers I sought from this enigmatic corpse. It was the price of my freedom, for which Kain had paid with his life. Had I journeyed so far and forsaken so much, only to have it end like this?
You cleaned all the blood off him.
I remember. Raziel, the heir of prophecy. You came for the Reaver just before the Seraphim found me.
You've been entombed here for 5 centuries. Your murderers are long dead.
500 years. And Vorador,
Also dead. Your bloodline is erased. The age of the vampires is coming to an end.
then we must waste no time.
I'm not who you think I am, nor is this a benevolent act. I have questions that apparently you alone can answer.
Raziel, there are forces in this world that will strive to deceive you and pervert your destiny. But you must believe your arrival foretells the salvation of the vampire race.
Why then would the vampires devise a weapon to consume and imprison their savior?
No, that cannot be.
While the blade yet exists, I am drawn inexorably toward my doom. It was you who bound me to this fate. Only you can release me.
Raziel, you have been misled. You are ordained by prophecy to wield the Reaver.
And so I do, though not quite as you'd envisioned.
Redeemer and Destroyer. Is it possible? Did I misread all the signs? It seems your destiny is more labyrinthian than I had imagined. You must trust me, Raziel. We may have very little time. I will convey you to the place where your answers lie.
Where have you brought me?
We are within the ancient citadel of the vampire race, long ago defiled and abandoned. This fortress endured through centuries of war against our great enemy,
The Hilden.
Yes. From this chamber, we witnessed the summoning of the pillars and the banishment of our adversaries from the land. This is a dire omen. The binding is in peril. The hour of prophecy is at hand.
It's too late. The pillars are already damned.
As long as a single one of us stands, there is still hope. The pillars must not remain under human guardianship. They are not competent to serve.
Why then did you allow the pillars to fall into human hands?
Raziel, there is no time.
I want answers. The world can end this instant for all I care.
Very well. The Hilden cursed us as they fell, afflicting our race with a predatory bloodthirst. But with this transformation came our enemy's true revenge. Immortality.
They liberated you from the Wheel of Fate.
They imprisoned our souls in this flesh, expelling us from the purifying cycle of death and rebirth.
And yet you passed the curse on.
It was a necessary evil. Our immortality banished us from God's grace. He turned his sight from us and fell silent. Many took their own lives, unable to bear the separation from our God.
Not you, though.
Curse or blessing, it is the price we pay to keep the Hilden banished from the land. To sustain the binding, we had to preserve our bloodline, and so we passed the dark gift to the human successors of our fallen guardians. They rebelled, inevitably, refusing the curse and seizing the pillars as their own. And so we come to our present dilemma. While mankind governs the pillars, the binding decays. The Hilden strain against the barriers of their prison, scratching to gain a foothold back into this world.
And what does all this mean to me?
We stand at the threshold of a new eon, Raziel, and you are the fulcrum upon which our destiny turns. Beneath this room
lies our innermost sanctum. The outer chamber has been opened. It appears events are already in motion. This token is the key to the mysteries you seek. I cannot accompany you. You must face this trial alone. If you prevail, you will have your answers.
And if I fail the test?
Then you will not return.
The Golden Ouroboros. Broad golden torque was given to me by Janos to open the way further into the Guardian's citadel. Though its appearance imitates that of an Ouroboros, its unending circle is broken, fitting symbol of the vampire's fate, perhaps of my own. Yeah, I don't think much about the demons. Well, I guess we have to fight some. I shall not doubt. I didn't doubt twice. I had a hell of a time with it. Possible streamer whose account was only made an hour ago? I don't think so. I ain't adding you one. Discord, thank you very much. Ah, Ouroboros stole a Kain couldn't open. That's a long corridor. Is it really necessary to make a long corridor? It's really good or short.
I should have known I'd find you here.
Here and everywhere, now and always. I am the wheel and its turning. I am the circle of life and death.
And I am beginning to think the vampires committed suicide only to escape your voice.
Do not forego my favor with your impertinence, Raziel. You have finally fulfilled your purpose. I am pleased.
What are you trying to obliterate here, then? What is it about me that has you so afraid?
Your fate is trivial, Raziel. It was Kain's destiny that mattered all along.
Okay. We just don't. That's not like darkness and light. It's kind of annoying this part, 'cause now we've got to climb back up. Up and down. Oh, that's weird. Fire. And then we need earth and air. That's two. Climb it then. And the last one is air.
It is accomplished. The Forge summons the spirit of every balanced guardian to itself for this final purpose.
Ariel, you.
Yes, Raziel. Yet I am much more than I was. The veil is lifted from my sight. My spirit, united with the souls of my predecessors, is drawn here now for the final baptism of the blade. To restore balance, the sword must be rendered pure by spirit. Release me, Raziel. The Soul Reaver has the power. Release
It looks
us.
better now.
The river now blazed with purifying flame. But far from being enlightened, I found myself entangled in an even greater web of mysteries. What had Janos expected me to learn? And what of Ariel's cryptic message? If the sword was endowed for the scion of balance, for Kain, and he was now dead, what hope remained? I needed to find Janos, and soon. I dreaded to think what these ominous rumblings might portend.
Jesus Christ, that was close. The rock was like inches from splatting us. To leave, head back to Janos Squadron. Now we have the Spirit Reaver. I don't know if it's actually any more stronger than normal Reaver, to be fair. But all them demons from number 2 are here now. Absolute despise for you. What can we do with that? Ah, cool.
Janos, what is this?
The binding is failing. All is lost.
We had arrived at that cataclysmic moment when a younger Kain faced his fateful dilemma as Balance Guardian. Choosing self-preservation over sacrifice, he doomed the Pillars to eternal ruin.
Raziel, there may yet be hope. There is one who will be called. You must seek the Scion of Balance.
Too late.
Dear God! Raziel, we meet again. You have played your part flawlessly. It is gratifying to attain both freedom and vengeance in a single stroke. No! You cannot! This one is strong. Good. My next move requires a more durable host. Mortals are such fragile vessels. Willing or not, you have provided the instrument of our victory.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
You pathetic creature. You haven't got a clue. The seduction of the Circle and possession of Mortanius, Ariel's murder, the corruption and collapse of the Pillars, all orchestrated as a prelude to this moment. sought an incorruptible vessel, and you provided one. We required the blood of our ancient enemy, and you delivered Janos Aldrin, having first been lured to the heart of darkness. Best of all, you murdered the Scion of Balance to get it. We've already won. Brazil, you must not allow them to carry out their plan. Kill me, and you end it now. Suicidal like the rest of them. Know your place, Brazil. The true hero plays his role and then steps aside. You deluded ghoul. Do you so wish to die a martyr for the vampire's lost cause?
You're not leaving this chamber. I will destroy Janos if I have to.
Very well, then.
It looks so much cooler. Essentially, the games have come full circle. But the Pillars exploding was the first Blood Omen game where Kain refused to die. Ah yes, summon others to do your bidding. Right at Janos. Give me the chance to kill you. Come on, I dodged that. This might be the one time we actually die. Out on this game. I want some more little cronies so I can absorb them, please. Yeah. It is a confusing story, and it, like, you have this idea of what the story is about, and then each game things change. Like, you learn more about what's happening, and the story is not what you think it is about. So you play the first game, it's like, oh, it's like the first Soul Reaver game, it's all about Raziel getting vengeance on the guy who killed him. And then you're learning, and then number 2 happens, and you're like, oh, it's not. It's all about someone controlling you to kill Kain and stuff. And then it turns out the whole thing was orchestrated by this green glow who were the Hilden, who basically wanted to come back. And basically the pillars are a prison, and by giving them this blood of Janos, they'll come back to life, and they're not good for the world. Made it up as they go along. Well, not really, because if they tried to make it up as they went along, then key parts wouldn't work. Someone. Well, for that one, you'd have to go, if you want like the full in-depth, you'd have to go back to Blood Omen 1, which was all about that dude Mortanius, that the cult leader. Basically, he's the one who brought Kain back to life the first time as a vampire and set this whole thing in motion. Well, I mean, he started it, but I suppose the prophecy goes back further than that. Okay, we're not doing any damage from here. But for Raziel's story, also the comic actually gives a lot of insight into it as well. The comic actually teaches you how why did Raziel evolve faster than Kain and get wings. Which was a really interesting extra bit of lore. Which I highly recommend going and reading the comics. The comic, it's about 100, I think it's like 100 pages. Something. So I read them all the other night. There it is. Need away from the cast. Ah, cast his hurricane attack. Yeah, that'll do. Over. Oh, you jammy bitch. Come on, you've got one hit left on you. And next, if you don't want to read the comics, I can give you the quick rundown of it. What actually happened in the comic.
Raziel, finish it before he returns.
You should have listened to me.
You should have listened to
Now
me.
it is finished, and thus a new epic has its beginning.
Do you see? However far you stray, you will always return to me. Surrender, Raziel.
Never!
Your efforts are wasted, Raziel. That weapon you bear, however endowed, remains only a wraith blade. It cannot touch me.
I will not be your prisoner.
You have no choice. Your task is fulfilled. Kain has been cleared from the board, and this chamber made ready for my more malleable servants. There is nothing more for you to do.
I refuse to bend my will.
It has always been my will you satisfy, never your own.
You parasitic fraud. You're forced to imprison me because I possess free will.
You possess nothing. As you are undying, your soul cannot be returned to the wheel. But it may console you to abide here in eternity with me. Mobius, my good servant, I call you to the place of our first meeting. Return to me here.
Back to Kain.
I awoke to find myself in a shadowy realm. A disquieting stillness lay where my heart had been, the heart that had belonged to Janus Ordran all along. How was it possible that I still lived?
You are still very full, vampire. That will go first. This realm will render you hideous. You will go mad. You will not know it.
What is this place?
Do you not think of this place every day, vampire? Or are we truly forgotten? This is the exile into which we were driven. But soon we will be free. We will be free.
I think you're finding. So the comic, the story the comic told was Raziel's childhood. Oh, it's done flashback to his childhood. And it turns out Raziel had a sister. And they had a friend. And then one day, what was it? Kain attacked the village and everyone died, apart from Raziel, his sister. And their friend was dying and turned into a monster, so Raziel killed him, and then left to join the Sarafan. So basically his sister becomes a vampire eventually, and she gets given this medallion from some dude in this magical forest, and it gives her wings, but it gives her wings like Janus Ordran, the true vampire, the true race of vampires. And she basically gives it to Raziel, and it causes him to grow wings. And she tells him not to go to Kain, because Kain will not trust it, because he's a jealous fucker. And then Raziel's like, in the end he's like, nah, fuck it. So he begins to tell Kain, and then Kain rips his wings off. Because his sister's stuck in the time stream. She got into a fight with Mobius, and he sent her
I felt strongly drawn,
in and out of
compelled
time.
even, not to linger here, but to go to the vampire citadel at once.
So yeah. So this Kain or this Flash? This Kain. The stories after. So the next game that we're going to be playing will be Legacy of Kain Ascendance, and that I assume that takes place around the same time as that comic, or it's going to expand on that comic. Because his sister's in it, and you will, in the trailer we saw Raziel with wings in his vampire form. So can't wait. It'll be so good though. Kain with a good hole in his chest. I'm not fighting them. They don't give us blood. I'd probably lose more health fighting them. Only if the game collapses in a room like this. These is just absolute fucking slow. Like, the game gives you like all these combos you can do, but you can only hit them twice and then they'll just auto attack you. For the most part. It's like, what's the fucking point of all these combos? Oh, you bitch. Yeah, honestly, the combat in this game's not exactly its highlight. Back into the cathedral. You guys have blood. I would like to. Thank you. He just died. I love the way they just stand there while you devour the friend. Hi. Could you imagine being them? You stand there fighting some vampire dude and all of a sudden you just burst into bats and left.
I knew what ominous hour this was in Nosgoth's history. For here was the event that had shaped my entire existence. I had cast my fate, refusing the sacrifice, damning the pillars, and founding my doomed empire upon their ruins. I would raise the Salafan priests to be my closest lieutenants, and would one day cast the strongest of them, my servant Raziel, into the abyss, dealing one last hand to play against fate. But in the end, had it made any difference? Had I misread the signs, as Mobius told me? In my arrogance, had I missed my cast at destiny?
magic. We only got one place left to go. I don't know why Kain struggles with stairs. Thanks to Raziel earlier, the water is no longer there, which would have killed Kain. A random ass book. I can't remember what them books are.
The Hilden are merely an inconvenient consequence. They will be dealt with in time. It is a small price to pay for Kain's death.
You're a bit premature.
Kain!
Is there a crack in your omniscience after all, Mobius? First, your omniscience, and now your powers. You're slipping badly.
This is not possible.
The part of me that staff affected is no longer in its place. But you already knew that, didn't you? I always was considered heartless. And now, Mobius, it is time.
To kill me? Again? Your only solution for every problem. Kill.
This is not a debate. You see, this time, you have nothing that I want.
You think this will matter? I serve one who has power over life and death.
Then go to him.
I am his obedient, his devoted servant. Soon, all pain will fade, and my master will bring me life once more. Master, my apologies. A momentary oversight. Somehow Kain still lives, and has unexpectedly dispatched me. Make use of your good servant, and go to your master then. I release you to the wheel. Oh, God! Do you see it now? The monster that you served. Is this what you imagined when you worshipped it? And in that knowledge, go and feed it. I release you.
Your petty actions are irrelevant, Raziel. Mobius was a good servant, but he was of no further use. His long life had run its course. You see, even when you rebel, you are doing my will.
Perhaps. But something has changed, hasn't it? You didn't foresee Kain's return.
You have both traced your paths along the wheel. This is where the journey ends.
You haven't the means to kill either one of us.
Ah, but you can be stopped. And you will come to understand how oblivion can be a mercy. You and Kain will spend eternity buried here together, praying for the merciful release of a death that will never come.
But I was armed with newfound knowledge, and it burned within me.
Redeemer and Destroyer.
Mobius had never seen his master until the Soul Reaver purified his sight. Even the ancient vampires had no idea what it was they so righteously worshipped.
You must unite what has been set asunder.
All the conflict and strife throughout history, all the fear and hatred, served but one purpose: to keep my master's wheel turning. All souls were prisoners, trapped in the pointless round of existence, leading distracted, blunted lives until death returned them, always in ignorance, to the wheel.
The coin is still turning.
But what hope had there been? One cannot fight the unseen.
Only then will the Scion of Balance be armed for his true endeavor.
Despair, Raziel. There is no escape.
It was then I knew what I had to do. I alone could end this.
Kain, do you so enjoy death?
Yes. Raziel. No! Yes. This is how...
No! Raziel!
The Soul Reaver, pure of all corruption. This is what it is for. This is what I am for. The two become one. Both Soul Reavers together. And the Scion of Balance is healed. And I am not your enemy, not your destroyer. I am, as before, your right hand, your sword.
No, Raziel. This can't be the way.
And now you will see the true enemy.
And he's gone.
And it was then I saw.
So, I am revealed to you at last.
What in hell?
I am the origin of life, the devourer of death. I am the hub of the wheel, the purifying cycle to which all souls must be drawn.
Had I condemned Raziel to this nightmare when I cast him into the abyss?
You may ponder the futility of your ambitions as you spend a deathless eternity beneath a mountain of rubble. You and your Soul Reaver will go equally mad as the eons pass. The Citadel of the Apostates will become your living tomb.
Your words are heartening. For you would not fear us unless we could truly do you harm.
No! You are nothing!
False God. This is the end. The final turn of your wheel.
And now we have to fight a god.
You will never escape. I have endured your game long enough.
supposed to do against that?
You will never defeat me, Kain. Your broken body will be buried here for all eternity.
I don't think there's any blood for us to get either.
You will never defeat me, Kain. Your broken body will be buried here for all eternity.
So hard to dodge a homing attack like that. You can only do your miss dodge when you're in combat.
Surrender, Kain.
This is where we die.
You will never escape. Your sacrifice has been made in vain, Raziel. Surrender, Kain.
Even if it doesn't hit us. Because your health slowly drains anyway. You know, we're a vampire. Try that again. Oh, what? Yeah, I was here at this fight as a kid.
Pathetic creature.
Really don't know how to dodge this properly.
feed the wheel. You will never defeat me, Kain.
We'll see about that.
You will never defeat me, Kain.
Oh, I've done 3 that time.
You will never escape.
I feel like it's doing different patterns every time. I can't even hit this. Nah, I'm not going to do it this time either. The tentacles are just hitting us too much.
Submit to my will.
Can I just jump? Jump past that one.
I will bury you. This defiance is pointless.
He said it. Give him.
I will crush you, vampire.
Oh, I don't actually not. Ah, you done a green one. Stop changing your pattern, you big tentacle. Might as well just die. Sure. I haven't got nowhere near enough health to beat them. This fight's so hard.
You will never escape. You will never defeat me, Kain.
See if doing it in this the original angle does it. Nah, I don't like it. It doesn't feel right.
I have endured your game long enough. Feed the wheel. You will never defeat me, Kain.
Ah, you seem to be right about that. I just realised I can actually stand, like, stay in this stance. Wish I knew that a bit sooner.
Feed the wheel. This cannot be.
Oh.
Your sacrifice has been made in vain, Raziel. I will bury you.
I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do anything with them green ones. Nah, I don't think we'll do it this time either.
I will bury you. I will bury you.
Oh my god, why can't I? Oh jeez. What's it? 90s games just didn't give a shit if she couldn't do them like did that.
I will bury you. This defiance is pointless. Your sacrifice
how did the dailies as a kid? Why did that hit us? Oh, you. We have to do this next part perfectly. Ah. I need to dodge him and get one good smack in on him. And it's over.
Pathetic creature.
Got you.
In the meantime, you'd best burrow deep. Now at last, the masks had fallen away. The strings of the puppets had become visible, and the hands of the Prime Mover exposed. Most ironic of all was the last gift that Raziel had given me. More powerful than the sword that now held his soul, more acute even than the vision his sacrifice had accorded me. The first bitter taste of that terrible illusion. Hope.
And there we go. The destruction of the pillars. The Kain refused to die the first time round. So I'm hopeful that because of this game and the new one we're getting, that it shows that there's enough interest to continue the story. Kain's still alive. Where does this go? You know what I mean? Oh. I'd love a sequel to this. Hopefully we'll get one. I'm just hoping to skip through these because I want to see if there's any. I was really hoping for some extra cutscene or something. There we have it. Legacy of Kain. Doesn't. I mean, there's the Lost Levels, which is a bunch of cook content. But other than that, there's amazing game. Like that franchise, I believe, is one everyone should play. I mean, here's hope for, like, even if they don't give us a sequel to Defiance, maybe even if they remake the original Blood Omen, because the first Blood Omen plays terribly. It did not age very well. Really clunky and hard to play. Here's hoping they remake that one at least. Cool. But yeah, that is it. That is it for Legacy of Kain for now. It will be back at the end of the month for Ascendance. Ascendance or Ascendancy? Ascendance. 31st of March. Ooh, it's only 7 days. I'm so excited for this one. It looks like, yeah, the 2D graphics look amazing. Like I'm all for it. pixel art style game. And I'm excited to see what the story is going to be telling. Like I say, it features Raziel's sister in her vampire form, so it's probably going to take place when that comic does. Or it's just going to be about that comic, expanding that comic story, perhaps. But either way, it's going to be awesome. So until then, we will be playing Legacy of Kain, and not Legacy, we'll be playing God of War. Another big brooding anti-hero we all love. It's going to be awesome. Big Kratos. So until then, latest. I head off. You miss him. It's only been a couple of days. Yeah, back tomorrow. So appreciate everyone for coming by and watching, and I do hope you will all come back again. Till then, have a fabulous rest of your day or night. I shall see you all again. Good night.